A home run that helped spark a wave of momentum that ended up with the Cougs coming back for the win. BYU hit 4 home runs yesterday and currently leads the Big 12 with 69 home runs.
And here's the 0-1. This ball slapped to short. Morrow with it. Over to first. Udall-Woolley for the easy 6-3 putout. And Kate Daly was somebody that you thought we might have been able to see last night, but they were saving her for game 2.
Yeah.
She came close and separated last night.
I must have just missed that last night. But there really hasn't been that many. And when I was playing at BYU, I feel like they were called super frequently. I don't know if just the rules have come a little more lax or just...
Here's the payoff pitch. And this ball smashed into right field for a base hit. And Daly misses on the outside. And this ball dribbled right to Daly in the circle. The fire's over.
And that's what it should do. That's what she's trying to do. But Milkowski's going to have to be really tough over there and make sure she's knocking it down.
This ball slapped down to first, hits the bag, and goes over Maddie Udall-Woolley. And Mistretti started yesterday's game as well. The freshman from Parker, Colorado. Lasted a couple innings. Mayfield at third. And Lily Owens fouls this one down the...
And we know that Lily Owens is going to work the count. She has 22 walks for BYU this year. She's really disciplined at the plate.
And Owens finds her pitch and drives it into left field for a base hit. And this ball is driven high and far into right field, but not far enough. Kayla Nelson makes a basket catch at the track. And on deck, the always deadly Lindy Milkowski. Here's the 2-2. Here's the payoff pitch, and Brittingham lifts this one high. But right underneath it is Reese Lee for out number 2. Here's the 2-2. And this ball slapped into center field. On her horse coming home is Lily Owens, and the throw's not going to be in time. So an RBI single.
Even though she wasn't feeling her best.
And Townsend with the hard ground ball, the short bobbled by Posse, and there's no play. Here's the 2-2. A line drive caught by Jolie Mayfield at third. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and driven high, but shallow. Elovea Brittingham calling off Mansfield to make the catch. For Reese Lee. And Reese Lee swings and misses.
I think that's where they're going to find success off of her.
And the bunt is showed. Milkowski throws down to first. 2-2. This ball slapped right at Kate Daly. And the Utes are retired without any runs. And a beautiful punt laid down by Flanders. Going to take a low throw. She is safe. Here's the 0-1. And Lily Owens showed bunt this time. So Morrow digs back in with an 0-2 count. Hard ground ball to third, bobbled by Mayfield. And Elovea Brittingham hits a ground ball right back to Mistretti, who fires home to Lundberg to get the out. Here's the 1-2. Milkowski swings and misses, and Mistretti does her job. Low and outside, ball 2, down. And safe is Nelson. And this ball knuckled to second. Mansfield with the flip. Tomorrow with the bare hand. Oh, they get the double play. Wow. And now BYU's turn with Kayla Kamoku. Pulling one. And Kamoku looks at that offering from Mistretti out. And Kamoku skies this one, but she didn't get all of it. Coming on to make the catch is Reese Lee. Here's the 2-1. And Udawuli hits this one to second. And Capobianco is... And this ball slapped, foul. Here's the 1-2. Another foul.
Long at-bats where they're just extending them because of how many pitches they foul off.
Milkowski fires down to first. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss from Jacobs. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball just barely misses on the outside. And Dally was walking her way toward that dugout. Same with half of the BYU defense. And that smile from Dally says it all. And Ortiz trying to do the same. Here's the payoff pitch. And Ortiz slaps this one to Morrow. Takes a hop. And Ortiz is aboard. And Mansfield swings and hits the first pitch. Billy Owens on first. And this ball comes inside and hits Morrow, but Morrow did go around, so that will count as a strike. Ooh, right on the right elbow.
Ouch.
Oh. And this ball is low and in the dirt, and Lily Owens is taken off for second. And Brittingham is somebody that you can't keep down for long. Two for 6 so far on the series. And Brittingham with the laser down to third. Scooped up by Mayfield for the 5-3 putout. And Shanti Posse at the plate. The hard ground ball to Kamoku, backhanded at third. Whoa, what a play. Here's the 1-2. And Capobianco gets jammed. Morrow fields it. And a 1-2-3 inning for Kate Dally. Puts another 0 on the board for the Utes. And Milkowski sends this one high and far. Oh, dies at the track. And Kamoku hits this one to short, backhanded by Posse at second. And Udawuli hits a hard ground ball, scooped up by Mayfield, who throws across for out number 3. Here's the payoff pitch. High and out. Oh, he's calling strike 3. Kate Dally gets out of the inning as White goes down looking. And that is where we stand. Miranda Mansfield at the plate. In the bottom of the 6th. Mansfield slapped down to third. Sakai with a laser. Gets her out at first. And grounded out.
Out about.
And this ball slapped down left field line, but perfectly played in the outfield. And Owens gets jammed and lifts this one to shallow right field. And making the catch to end the inning is Posse. So the Cougars again are retired.
Innings so far this year for Utah. And the difference between softball and baseball.
This ball is a one-hopper right to Elovea Brittingham. It'll be a stand-up double. And if she's cashed in, she would be a welcomed insurance run for the Utes. And this ball slapped right up the middle. Lily Owens scoops it up and fires home. And Gianna Mates yesterday came in. But even though the score is 2-1, Kate Dally had 4 walks and 3 strikeouts last night in 60 pitches. And Kayla Nelson hits a sharp ground ball to Morrow, who holds the runner and gets the out at first. And he makes a noise whether it's a ball or a strike. And this one gets past Milkowski. Here comes the runner, and they will score. So a wild pitch for Gianna Mates gives the Utes an insurance run they desperately needed. The 2-2. And this ball lifted Into center field, Lily Owens makes the catch and makes the throw. Milkowski catches, but not in time. Ortiz tags. Ute Bats have woken up here in the top of the 7th and extended their lead. And right on cue, Posse gets her first hit of the afternoon.
Those 2-out rallies, that has just been the theme of this series.
Her first at-bat of the game. And Sakai drills this one into center field, over the head of Owens, off the wall. Here comes Posse on her way. She will score from first. And Sakai with a triple adds on another for the Utes. 5-1 in the top of the 7th. And this 3-1 pitch is lifted into shallow right field for a base hit. Sakai will score. And another ball gets past Milkowski. And the tag will not be made. 7-1. Utah as Mayfield comes home from third. Here's the 2-1. And this ball drilled into center field. This is going to go to the wall. Lundberg comes around to score. And a stand-up RBI double for Lyon. Makes it 8-1 Utes. Through 1 2/3 innings, 41 pitches. And she gave up 5 runs on 4 hits in 7 batters that she faced yesterday.
In the top of the 7th.
So Reese Lee with the 1-1 count. Fouls this one back, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
In tonight's game because of that little injury she got.
And Agbayani gets a single up the middle.
Situations.
And Brittingham with the laser down the left field line over the glove of Sakai. And Agbayani gonna take third. Brittingham gonna take second. And the first pitch to Lindy Milkowski comes inside and she gets plunked on the elbow. But a bases loaded opportunity for Kayla Kamoku. And Kamoku lines this one into right field. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. The throw was cut off and Brittingham scores.
She catches that relay a little cleaner. There would have been a play at home. Brittingham was not quite there yet.
Bree Townsend swings and misses. This pitch gets past Lundberg. And in comes Lambert to score.
Seriously, they probably were not feeling worried too much at all with that 7-run lead going into this.
And Townsend gets hit in the head. Gets hit off the top of the helmet.
Over to right field. I don't know if she was just in the wrong place or Utah called for that shift, but she changed her position quite a bit before that.
And Udall Woolley lifts this one into left field for a base hit. Being waved around is Kamoku. Throw is not in time. 8-5.
And a great piece of hitting and a good aggressive.
Are the next 3 batters for the Cougars. And Mansfield slaps this one into her own dugout.
She would not only score 2 runs, but easily get a triple off the ball.
And again, Mansfield fouls this one down the line to stay alive.
Something to the middle outside of the plate.
And Mansfield again slaps this one down the left field line, but out of play. Payoff pitch, misses, ball 4. The bases are loaded in full of Cougars. Flanders, who represents the winning run.
Normally has in her counts. She works ahead a lot of the time.
So
Not only because of the rivalry, but because they want to break that.
2 balls and 1 strike. And this ball slapped to second, and they get the out at first, but the run comes in, so a sacrifice in the books on the afternoon. This is a base hit up the middle. Eakins is going to hold Mansfield at third. 8-7 BYU. Mansfield at third, Owens at first. And the Boo Birds coming out at third base in Miranda Mansfield.
We thought last night's 7th inning run by BYU was crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Agbayani fouls this one out of play. A base hit ties this game up. And this ball misses high, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Really gonna have to work hard to get on top of the ball. They know what she does and really make those adjustments at the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Hard foul ball, says home plate umpire Eric Jones. And make to Eric Jones.
And that ball came down the line so quickly. I honestly don't know how either of them could just see.
What a turn of events that could have been. Holy cow. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Agbayani. Misses high, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Especially something on the right side, so that run definitely comes across is what she's going for right now.
This ball is high for ball 3. The count is full to Agbayani. We thought last night was an instant classic. My goodness. Payoff pitch. Agbayani sends this one high and far. Cougars win! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alea Agbayani with the cardiac comeback. Cougars comes all the way back. This is ridiculous.
And that was a no-doubter too. She absolutely smashed that ball. What a crazy turn of events in this 7th inning.
Unbelievable!
And BYU with that win is gonna take this series against Utah in the most dramatic way they possibly could, coming back from a 7-run deficit. And not just tying it, but walking it off 2 nights in a row.
8. You cannot make this up. This is why we love sports.
You are Utah right now. How devastating to have that happen to you, not once, but twice, especially by your rivals of BYU.
And we're going to send it down to Jasmine Papinga, who's with Alea Agbayani.